Okay, I've built out so that I have, I'm trying to get this so you can see it, I have 12 inches from top to bottom, but you can see not nearly everything's filled in. So what I would do, and I'm going to get a little closer up so you're only going to see part of it, but what you do at this point is you take what you have left and you fill in between. Now obviously I'm not going to have near enough. I'll pan around here. See, I have some there. Those are ones that didn't score right, didn't break right, run right, whatever you want to say. A few there. I have a few over here. I don't have enough to fill in everything, but I'm going to fill in what I can. So what I'm going to do, again, here is a red end right here. The right's red. Here is my green end. The left is green. I'm going to butt my green up against my red to fill in. So always remember, whatever your ends are, that's what you do to butt them up. Now, one thing that I didn't do, because this is flipped over with stringers on the bottom, now this has to be flipped over with stringers on the bottom. So every time I'm going up against the red I was putting stringers down. Now I'm going to put green against it, but I'm going to make sure that that stringer's down. So I come through and I do this with what I have left that I can do this with, and probably what I would do, and I've only done this a couple times, so bear with me here, but I do some really good measurements here and make sure that I'm doing this, but I would fill with my longest here in the areas that it's going to take the longest to fill in. This one, see, it broke when I was down close to the end, but I still have a green side, so I'm going to put that in as a green side. Now I can come over here on this side, and I could have easily filled in over here on this side with a few of these longer ones, which probably makes more sense. And I don't know why this one got put up here, but take another long one. Now this right here, there's a green end, so I want to use my red end up against it, and because this was shiny side stringer up, I'm going to make sure that I get this in here. The red's going up against the green, and I'm going to make sure that it's stringer up. And then I got a couple other ones. These were bigger. I don't know what happened here, but I got them bigger. But I need the red side. I'm going to use this one. Red side, stringers up, put it down here against this green. Okay, so, and this is the problem that we had, was now you look at this, and if I measure all the way out here, and I come across there's 12 inches. I'm going to move my ruler, and we are now another 10 inches, so we have 22 inches. So I would be able to come down probably halfway, and I'd have like 22 inches by 6 or 7 inches, but we want a 12 by 12, right? So you have to decide where you want to block off to make your 12 inches. And it might be easier for you to see this if you build, let's say, an 8-inch first, and then you take these apart and you're gonna keep building like circles and the waves. You're gonna build all these, and I suggest you build all of them, see which one that you like the best. But if we are gonna start our 12-inch, let's say right here, you can see we don't need much to fill in. So if I'm going to put something else down there as my, when in doubt, use another tube of stringers, right? So I have that down here, and to come out 12 inches, it's going to come out right to about the end of these. So what you would do is measure carefully, and you could cut off over here, you bring it over here. So you would cut this off, you would pick it up because that's the green side. Boy, I wasn't watching, was I? You come over, you cut this off, and this out here is the green side. You pick it up, you bring it over here on this side, make sure you have stringer up or stringer down, whatever, and you put that green up against the red. So if this was something that I cut off over on that side with the green, I would bring it over here, I would make sure I had it stringer up or stringer down, whatever it needs to be, and put it in there to fill in. So then I would have my 12 inches. I hope this makes sense to you. This is the part that I have the hardest time telling John what to do. So if this was over here and I had cut it off, I would bring it over here and I would put it in whatever it needs to be, and that needs to be stringer down, so I would put it stringer down right there, and I would get this all filled in. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in as much as I can for you.